Good morning and welcome to Stitching with Cindy Botts. I recently watched a YouTube video with Cindy Wolf from Riley Blake Designs, and she talked about making pillowcases, and her YouTube video really inspired me to make my own pillowcases. Now in hers she did some border work, and she showed you a couple different ways to use the fabric, whether it's directional or not. And today I thought I would show you how to do a pillowcase using some of your leftover blocks and maybe a leftover panel piece. So the first pillow I'm going to show you here is this pillow, which has a block in the center from another quilt that I was making. So what I did is I used this block as the center, and then I had some of the leftover smaller squares that I just made the border with. Now pillows come in different sizes. What I did to get the size for my pillowcase is I measured a pillowcase that I really liked. So I got the measurements from that. It was 20, I believe, by 20. Oh my goodness. I know I cut the fabric at 22 by 28 and I added 2 inches. So it must have been 20 by 25. So figure out what size pillowcase you want when you're finished. And again, it's easiest just to take your pillowcase that you really like and just measure it to get your width and your length. So here is another pillow case that I made, and this is using a leftover panel block. Oh, here's Turtle. Turtle likes to get involved in all of my sewing projects, so let's see if she will just get down. Let's just give her a little encouragement there. So this is just a leftover panel block that I had, and I did do a little trim on it. Again, I love the video that Cindy Wolf did from Riley Blake Designs. Oh goodness, I can't even say that today. And she'll walk you through how to use just one fabric and some pillowcases with 3 different coordinating fabrics. I had some leftover things I wanted to use, and I really didn't have 3/4 of a yard that I wanted to just get rid of something really pretty, but I did have this wide broadcloth fabric. And again, that's why I measured mine using an old pillowcase that I had that I really liked. In her video, she shows you how to do it with brand new material, and I believe she uses the width of the fabric. But again, mine was broadcloth, so it was wider than the traditional 42-45. So I cut mine at 22 by 28, got a nice rectangle. I cut 2 rectangles, one for the front and one for the back. Then to center the panel, I needed to determine how wide to make the end and the side pieces. So what I did is I folded over my front piece and put that into force. I put the panel, folded it into force, put that on it. So this would be the center. This here would be the center of the pillowcase when it's done. And I just cut this piece off, and I cut this piece off, so that when I sewed this piece onto the block and I sewed this piece onto the block, it would come up the same size as my other rectangle. Okay, so that's just very simple how I did that. And then I took a piece of the border from the panel, and I just folded that in half, sewed it on my edge of the front to make this pillow right here. Okay, so you can see this is the panel at the front, This is just that little trim piece. Oop, I have a really beat up pillow that the puppy had gotten in there. Sorry about that. And you can see here where I just added the other end, and along the top you can see where I added that. So again, very nice way to use up some of those leftover blocks and panels into a matching pillowcase, or just for an accent piece on the couch or the bed. And I hope you enjoyed, and I really like you to check out my other videos. And again, this was inspired by Cindy Wolf's recent YouTube video, and she's with Riley Blake Designs. I thank you so very much, and you have a great day.